Welcome everyone to our final press conference. We do have 17th world champion. This is Ding Liren. Congratulations to Ding. It has been a terrific match with so many decisive results and amazing chess games. What are your thoughts right now as you are the world champion?
Well, quite relieved. The moment Jan resigned the game, it was a very emotional moment. I cannot control my moods, my feelings, and yes, I know myself. I will cry. I will burst into tears. Yes, and yeah, it's quite a tough tournament for me. Yeah, I would like to thanks to my friends. What you ask my feeling?
How do you feel right now?
My feel. No, I'm quite relieved. Yeah.
It must be very difficult from both players to talk right now. I appreciate, and all of us are appreciating that you are both here. Thank you very much, Jan, for coming up here. It must be very difficult for you right now to be here, and it has been really close match. Please share with us your thoughts about the match in general.
Well, I guess I had every chance. I had so many promising positions, and probably should have tried to finish everything in the classical portion, because once again it was, I guess, a matter of one or two precise moves, both in round 12 and round 14 as well. But yeah, once it was a tiebreak. Of course, it's it's always some sort of a lottery, especially after 14 games match, and yeah. So probably my opponent made the penultimate mistake. So that's it.
All right, thank you. I would like to give the floor right away to press. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to players. I just don't see all of you, so let's go from this side.
Hello, question to Ding Liren. How do you feel about staying in Astana, and especially the weather conditions was quite tough in the beginning? What can you say about this? Did you have your walking in the beginning when it was cold, or no? How was it for you in Astana?
Yeah, I enjoy my stay here. Actually, because I like to walk. Also, there's a river near the hotel. Also, there's a park. So I spend some time. I spend many rest days just to sit down on the ground of the park, and sometimes I bring just to spend some time here. And one day it was a heavy snow, and the snow is quite big, and it's quite. So I take a lot of photos here. I really enjoy my stay here.
Thank you. Next question. Yes, please.
Вопрос Яну Непомнящему. Ян, понятно, что сейчас, наверное, сложно это все описывать, рассказывать, но в целом, если говорить именно о сегодняшнем дне, именно о тайбрейке, что стало переломным, решающим моментом для вас сегодня?
The question is to Jan Nepomniachtchi. I understand it is very difficult to describe everything, to explain, but talking about today's game, talking about tiebreak, what was the decisive, the key moment in the game?
Ну, странный довольно. Ну, во-первых, надо было как бы да, во второй партии распоряжаться преимуществом чуть более аккуратно. Была отличная позиция. А в четвертой партии она была очень сложная. Я думаю, что у черных была инициатива, но, конечно, в конце, до того, как я зевнул ход c4, понятно, что белые ни в один момент не рисковали, но так бывает. Времени уже было мало у обоих игроков, и после c4 как-то тяжело оказалось перестроиться, но, может быть, позиция объективно не очень хорошая. Вот. Ну, мне в какой-то момент казалось, что там на связке довольно близки белые были к победе, но, может быть, действительно ход в ход все держится. Вот. Но, конечно, да, представить, что эту позицию можно проиграть, я не мог, но, как оказалось, можно.
Well, actually, the key moment, I think, in the second game, I had more chance to win, but I didn't realize it. But then in the fourth game, the blacks, they had I had to play more accurately, but after the move for c4, then the situation changed, and the time was very little, and it was very difficult to change myself, to change the game. And I made a pin, and white were close to win. And it was hard to imagine that I could lose, but things happen, and it happened how it happened.
Thank you. Next question. Chess Space India, please.
First of all, congratulations to both of you for reaching here. Question to Ding. Ding, in the fourth game, in the rapid, you went for the win when Nepo was holding the position. How did you get the strength to play Rook G6 and go for the win and make this game the last game of a very long tournament?
Well, it's one of the two ways to play for a win. The other one was to play Rook f7 after King d5, but I guess obviously Rook is better. The King is more safe on h7, so I decided to play for a win. It was because when I played Bishop b4, I realized that I could play for a win, because if we take on c5, I can play Bishop e1 and did not exchange the bishop. If you got the chance, I think you need to save it.
Absolutely. We saw you going and being with your team, hugging them. Could you please tell us that who are you going to dedicate this win to?
Dedicate?
Dedicate, yes.
Well, I have said before, and many my friends, my mother, and also my grandfather.
Thank you. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. Next question, please.
А у меня вопрос к Диню или Женю. Перед тайбрейком эксперты, букмекеры ставили на Яна Непомнящего, якобы, что Ян Непомнящий имеет больше опыта в быстрых шахматах и, скорее всего, он выиграет. А сам Дин или Жень как считал?
My question is to Dean Lezheng. Actually, before the tiebreak, bookmakers they were making a stake for Jan Nepomniachtchi more because he has more experience in fast chess. And what about you, Dean? How did you think before tiebreak yourself?
Well, we both have many experience. We are established grandmasters. We have played a lot of tie breaks in recent years. So it doesn't mean anything. Also, as I said, having a white pieces is not always an advantage. Yes, at some point you will be too optimistic about your chances, and sometimes it will backward.
Ну, на самом деле, Мы оба, я и Ян, мы оба гроссмейстеры, и у нас очень большой опыт у обоих, и мы много играли в разных соревнованиях, в том числе и в быстрые шахматы. И вы знаете, мне без разницы, что думали букмекеры, но на самом деле я считаю, что шансы были и у меня. И знаете, что вот я играл первую партию белыми, и играть белыми это может быть и преимущество, и недостаток. И можно посчитать, что свои шансы слишком оптимистичные, так как я играл белыми, но это не всегда так, потому что всегда у обоих сторон есть шанс.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Вопрос Яну Непомнящему. Ян, можете ли вы сейчас назвать людей, которые вам помогали при подготовке к матчу и непосредственно здесь?
The question is to Jan Nepomniachtchi. Jan, could you please tell the names of the people who helped you in your preparation, maybe here also in Astana?
У меня довольно большая команда была, в целом, по шахматной части здесь со мной был Никита Витюгов, также Ильдар Хайруллин и Максим Матлаков входили в бригаду, и я консультировался, тоже занимался, немного готовился с Владимиром Борисовичем Крамником.
Well, I have a big team who helped me in my preparation, and among them there is Nikita, and there is Ildar, Maxim, and I also make consultation with Vladimir Kramnik. So these are some of the people in my team.
Thank you. Next question, Maria.
Maria, chess.com, congratulations to both players and thank you for this wonderful months of tremendous chess. Congratulations to the new world champion, Ding. I have a question for you. In a recent interview with Sina Sports in China News, I hope the translation is accurate. You said, the meaning of life should be in those special, those sparkling moments, not in the daily life, those ordinary days, but in living for those unique moments. I hope it's accurate, and can you say if this moment is unique and special moment?
Yeah, it was an interview. I remember it was take place in 2019. Yeah. Because I started to learn chess from 4 years old, and I spent 26 years playing, analyzing, so try to improve my chess ability with many different ways, with different training methods, with I think many new ways to training. Maybe it's not so well known among the elite players, so I think I did nearly everything. Yes, sometimes I thought I would education to chess because sometimes time without the tournaments I'm not so happy. Sometimes struggle to find another hobbies to make me happy. So also I was inspired by many sayings to achieve like climb the mountains or to strive to the best or to learn from the best to I think this was the match. It reflects the deepest of my soul.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the answer. Do we have more question? Yes, please.
У меня вопрос к двум игрокам. В целом про игровые организационные условия, бытовые, как в целом организация матча.
My question is to both players. So in general, how do you assess the game situation, organizational and domestic situation? How is organized everything? How can you assess it?
This is the question
For
to
both
both
players.
players.
Yes.
Dink, we will go first with you.
I'm sorry.
How's the organizing things here for you? How do you feel?
Oh, it's quite good. Yes, I follow the same routines every day, so I feel very comfortable here.
Thank you.
Ну, Дин говорит, что на самом деле мне нравится организация на хорошем уровне, и ну, я каждый день следую одной и той же рутине, то есть у меня определенный график, и я доволен этим.
Thank you. Yeah.
Нормально.
It's normal.
Next question, Leoncho.
Leoncho García from El País. First of all, thanks a lot, Jan, for being here now and answering our questions so well. My question today is for Liren. Why are you now the world champion? I mean, what are the key points, the key reasons for you to explain why you are the champion right now?
Well, if I try to find the reason inside of chess, I think it might be some training ways. Yeah, maybe that's what makes me play a little bit different than other grandmasters.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, I guess.
Thank you.
Next question, please.
Just from Brisbane Times, congratulations to both players. I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone when I say that was an absolute spectacle, and you should both be absolutely wrapped. This is a question to Ding. Given that you've been through such adversity to get here, you know, the games you played in China to qualify for the candidates, coming second to the candidates, then getting the call up. Now that I wouldn't say the dust has necessarily settled, but the fact that you're now the chess world champion, something that you've worked so hard for, like you just said, for the past 26 years, what's something special that you're looking forward to doing with your boy, Richard Rapport, who was clearly in your corner from day one?
I think you need to repeat this specific question.
What are you looking forward to doing now that you're world champion, given that you and Richard have been in the trenches for the past month?
Do you know?
I think we need second time. A bit slow, please. I don't really catch it.
What are you looking forward to doing now that you've won?
What are you looking forward to do now as world champion?
Correct.
Now I'm answering the questions. Yeah. I'm filming what am I planning to do later?
Exactly. Yes. With Richard, with the family.
Just in general, not only chess.
Well, as I said yesterday, I may go to travel if I have some spare time.
Awesome.
Thank you. I wanted to ask this question, as you mentioned earlier, about winning the prize. You said that you want to travel. What is your ideal holidays where you want to travel?
Well, I have a list. I want to go to Turin to see a game of Juventus. Yeah, my favorite club. Also, maybe to just travel. I don't have.
Okay. I think you need a little bit more time to play. All right, next question, please.
Добрый вечер. Вопрос Яну. Во-первых, спасибо за турнир. Лионель Месси проиграл в финале чемпионата мира, но нашел в себе силы вернуться потом. И вот можем ли мы верить, надеяться, надеетесь ли вы, что сумеете также повторить историю?
My question is to Jan Nepomniachtchi. First of all, thank you for the tournament. Thank you for your game. And if we make the analogy, Lionel Messi, he lost his World Cup, and then he found the strength to come back and made another World Cup. So, can you do something like this in future?
Ну, как сказать сейчас, довольно... все-таки этим матчем завершился довольно большой отрезок ну, там, работы, подготовки, жизни, да, так что сейчас, наверное, сложно прогнозировать, но, по крайней мере, наверное, еще в шахматы немножко поиграю, так что попробую.
Well, actually, by this tournament, a huge piece of my life preparation work has finished, but I will play chess more, I think, and we will see in the future.
All right, thank you. Next question, please.
Здравствуйте, поздравляю с окончанием чемпионата и поздравляю Дина с победой. Вопрос Дину, чем запомнилась Астана и будете ли вы чаще сюда приезжать?
First of all, congratulations to both players and congratulations to Dean with being a champion. And the question is to Dean Lizheng. So what was Astana, how Astana got into your memory, and will you come back to Astana in future? What do you think?
Yeah, it's my second time here. Yeah, there are many good memories. I think I'd like to get back here if there is a tournament there.
Да, мне нравится в Астане, я уже второй раз здесь, и у меня только хорошие впечатления от города, и я надеюсь вернуться сюда вновь, если будет какое-то соревнование, поэтому с удовольствием бы вернулся.
И второй вопрос Дину. В каком возрасте вы мечтали стать чемпионом мира?
And the second question again to Dean Lizheng. In what age did you dream to become a champion?
No, actually, I haven't dreamed of becoming the world champion. I just want to, at one point, I just want to become the player plays best, and not to become the world. It's not so important to become world champion.
На самом деле, я не мечтал стать чемпионом. Я просто старался лучше всех играть. И для меня не так было важно стать именно чемпионом.
All right.
Еще можно?
Just a second. I wanted to ask Ding, as you are the first ever Chinese chess player who won the title. I asked this question earlier in the first day, and now everything is more clear. So how does it feel?
The first Chinese world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel good. I think it will inspire a lot of Chinese young players to play chess, because the tournament, I guess, was followed by many spectators around of China. So I hope it will influence a lot of people.
Right. And right now I'll ask right away, who are the first people that you want to thank for this victory of yours? Family, your coaches, your team, your fans, maybe yourself?
Yeah. I forgot to thank myself. Yeah.
All right. Next question, yes.
Вопрос Яну. Чувствовали ли вы давление, то, что многие эксперты давали вам больше предпочтения в этом чемпионате мира? И это оказало ли это влияние какое-то?
The question is to Jan Nepomniachtchi. Jan, did you feel the pressure because many experts they gave preference to you, and did it influence you somehow?
Ну, мнение экспертов вряд ли, как сказать, вряд ли на что-то влияли, да, то есть понятно, что сколько людей, столько и мнений, но все же, мне кажется, сопернику было чуть проще играть, поскольку он, ну, в известной степени играл фри-ролл. Вот, так получилось, но думаю, что давление было, ну, примерно сопоставимо на участников.
Well, the opinion of experts maybe didn't influence too much, but I think to my opponent it was a little bit easier to play because he played a kind of feral, like without less risk. But anyway, the pressure to both players was more or less measurable.
Thank you. Do we have more questions in press? If there is anyone who wants to ask the question, now it's time to come forward and ask the question, please.
Вопрос Яну Непомнящему. Примерно год назад вы подписали антивоенное письмо, и где сказали, что дорожите отношениями с коллегами из Украины. Как спустя год сейчас складываются эти отношения, и не было ли давления со стороны, ну, условно говоря, российских властей или еще кого-то по поводу этой позиции?
The question is to Jan Nepomniachtchi. About a year ago, you signed the anti-war letter about the war in Ukraine. And what is the situation now after a year? Is there any pressure from your Russian colleagues or authorities?
Ну, я бы не сказал, что какое-то есть давление. Вот. А касательно общения с украинскими шахматистами, ну, мне кажется, с теми, с кем общался раньше, я продолжил общаться, да, с теми, с кем не общался и до этого, ну, соответственно, и не общаюсь.
I don't think there's much pressure, but about the communication with Ukrainian colleagues, I still communicate with those who I had communicated before, and I don't communicate with those who I hadn't communicated before. So it's like before situation, more or less.
Well, there are no more questions. I think it's time to conclude the press conference. Thank you so much to both of the players for the great joy that they gave to chess funds for this 1 month. And yeah, thank you to Jan and thank you to Ding as well.